During the years, traveling has become more like a therapy for me. I often find myself, I'm sure you too, saying phrases like, I really feel the urge to find myself again. I feel the need to, I don't know, to go to India to reconnect with myself. And it's something that may sound like a cliche, but it's not that far from reality actually. And it's something that it's really discussed about traveling, because we often find ourselves focusing more like on the practical and the external aspect of traveling per se, and we often tend to neglect to talk about the more personal, emotional, and I must say spiritual level of traveling. And this is more like it's more like me sharing my experience and how traveling has changed me in a better version of myself, and how it some way helped building up my persona, and hope that you can maybe have some inspiration as well. And I'm pretty sure that probably some of you have watched the movie with Julia Roberts, Eat, Pray, Love, where we find that Julia Roberts in searching for herself, going from Italy to India and so on, traveling the world. And it's actually not that far from those who choose to experience travel on a more deeper in a human level, reconnecting with themselves and also with the humans and culture that's around them. And I'm not really talking about hopping on a plane, going away for 4 weeks away from home and just magically, just like that, returning back as someone that neither your parents, friends or partner recognize you anymore. It's more about learning or relearning to reconnect or connect with your deeper self without the business and the noise of the everyday life that we experience daily.
So recently I found myself meditating on how after each trip that I took, I started finding myself struggling to get out of my comfort zone, losing my confidence, limited to the places and people familiar to me, to end up rediscovering myself and reshaping me into a better version, and of which I can be proud of. Traveling has helped me to come to terms with my weaknesses and negative traits to overcome them. I actually recently came across a sentence. I don't really remember who or where I heard it, but it stated that it's impossible to remain stagnant while traveling, and this honestly couldn't be more true. Overall, traveling has helped me to become a more open-minded person, and as far as it's concerned me, I'm firmly convinced that travel is that one element that can really reach a person completely. But now, I'm so happy to build new relationships with people that I never met before, and discover new perspective, new ways of thinking, and even ending up embracing aspects of other culture into mine.
One of the aspects that I love the most about traveling, especially far from home or in another country, in another nation, is the fact that no one knows you, and you probably won't see that person ever again, so you can become everything that you want and that you keep your mind into it. In fact, while traveling, one of my best mottos become fake it until you make it. Let me expand that a little better. When I travel, no one knows me, no one knows my limits, my weakness, or even the mistakes that I've made in my life. So I have really the opportunity to reinvent myself, and to do the things that I was afraid to do. I'm not talking about lying about who you are, or giving a perception to others of someone that you are not. It's more like you have a blank page that you can fill up with what you want, because of course when you're home or when you're surrounded by the people who know you, even if you want to make the change, you are somehow like restricted in some way, but when you are in a place where no one knows you, you can really start again. You can, like I said, you can have a blank page, writing on it everything that you wish and that you want. you can try new things, you can challenge yourself, and even if you screw up, no one really cares, because like I said, you are not going to see that person again. No one cares about you while you travel. Everyone is minding their own business. So even if you screw up, you can start all over again. Another thing that traveling taught me is also helped me to stay more grounded when daily life, daily struggles, the same people and work and become like almost so oppressive that I can't breathe anymore, and that I burn out. Some way travel became for me like a life-saving jacket. Came a way for me to recharge my battery, to reconnect with my deepest self, and it really becomes a way like where I find my identity back again. And this may be connected with the fact that we are not really being created like to live our life in a box where everything is set. You get up, you work, you eat, you sleep, and you do that all over again every day of your life, and you ended up like living like you are outside of your body, insensitive to the surrounding and to the people around you. Another thing that traveling has taught me is that, and that I actually have to become still better at it, but I'm working on it, is trying not to feel conditioned to what other people may think and or may perceive you, because like I said, the truth about that is that no one cares about you, no one cares of what you do, and this is more like mental change that we create ourselves, and that I am actually guilty of that as well, and that I'm really trying to be better at it, and traveling is really helped me to do that, because it's not really, especially when I want to do something, and sometimes I end up not doing that because I'm afraid of what someone that I never encountered before may perceive me, because it's not really like I can hop on a plane and do that thing again because I was afraid to do that yesterday. I mean, I have that moment, I have that now, so if I really want to do that, I better grab that opportunity in that moment, because that may not come again. So that's another thing that traveling helped me. So yeah, it really helped me to be better at it, to live in a way, to live in a more free way, doing the things that I love. So yeah, when I travel, I really find myself reconnecting. It's a way where I recharge, where I regain control, and I take back my time. This is pretty much all the lessons that I've learned while traveling. I hope that this may inspire you to do the same on your next trip or on your next journey, to really focus more on your surrounding, on the people around you, and really live travel on a more deeper level, on a more conscious level, so that you can really go back home with a luggage of experience that helped you become a better version of yourself. And even if you're not planning to go who knows where, that doesn't mean that you can learn something even around you, even in your home, in your own town, in your own city, not far from where you live. So yeah, if you like this video, please give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye!